Okay, I had a subscriber find me on my Instagram. If you ever want to slide in my DM, my Instagram information be in my description. In my long videos, I want to say it's in my about information too. But I had somebody reach out to me and ask me, how did I get so strong? It started back. It's a bit of process. So how I got so resilient and just like, fuck it, I'ma just buy the pearl. My mama died when I was 9 years old, but it wasn't just like, oh, she died and then boom, no, I watched my mother die. Like, I watched her go from my size to like 80, 70 pounds. I watched her turn yellow. I watched her lose her hair. I watched all that. On top of, after that, my dad moved me and him to another state, meaning I was alone. I was alone. Now I'm already my mama's only child. Then I'm get placed in an unfamiliar environment to where I have to figure out how to thrive on my own. Okay, mind you, my dad was doing his own thing. He was going to school. He was figuring out how to get his life into to where it is now. Whole time I'm basically battling the loss of my mama and being in a new environment all by myself. So as I get older, I get grown, I leave the house because that was not where I wanted to be. That wasn't where I wanted to be. So I went and got into a relationship with somebody that helped me help myself. But that shit broke me the fuck down. But for me, that breaking me down built me up. Not only that, what also made me so strong is I started having children. I got some children. And I was with my second child's father, and he verbally abused me so bad. This is when I was still bigger, y'all. This is when I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have nobody that was really pouring into me. I didn't have nobody that was giving me what I really needed. So what ended up happening for real, I stopped looking for outside sources to give me what I really need, and I became what I wanted when I was a child. I became what I needed every day. I had to figure out, damn, how can I be what I'm lacking? Because you really don't. That's when I realized you don't lack nothing. So I had to figure out how to pull myself out of that verbal abuse. I had to pull myself out of that. I would eat for nothing. I wouldn't even be hungry, but I was sad. I was doing anything I could to suppress my fucking emotions. And then one day, I said, fuck this. This shit ain't working. I'm fat than a bitch. This ain't working. I got this lame-ass, bum-ass nigga telling me I ain't shit, and really he ain't shit. I got this man making me feel like I'm this big. I'm really hurt. Fuck wrong with niggas. Okay? So, I started doing the work. I started doing all the work. That shit was hard. But I knew. Anyway, like I said, I knew for me that this wasn't the end all be all. At the time, oh my God, I thought that this was the best thing since sliced bread. On top of, every relationship that I was having with people, whether it be family, friends, and intimate relationships with people, like loving relationships, all that showed me over time is this is all a reflection of how I feel about Miss B. It's how I feel about me. Because why would I be fucking with some people that make me feel small? Why would I allow somebody to treat me like I'm shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good day to boss up. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not accepting none of this because I deserve better than this. I don't deserve this treatment. I deserve to be, I knew what I deserved, and I was not about to settle for anything outside of what I deserved. So with that being said, this is what made me so strong. This is what made me so vigilant. This is what made me overcome all the things that was there. Like, I knew that I could overcome all the obstacles as long as I had God with me. I didn't give a fuck how I looked to somebody else. Like, when you was created, your creator, whatever God you serve, I don't care, knew exactly what type of person you was gonna be. And I used to try to suppress who I was. And I'm like, damn, I'm suppressing myself for who? These people that already don't really care about me and was benefiting off of me being small. My children's father, you benefited off of me being small. The second one. Friends, you benefit off of me not knowing that I'm attractive and all these things, like me second guessing my gifts. So when I stood up, I stood out. And these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. When I tell you can't nobody fuck with me, can't nobody stop me. I know that I'm her. I don't need no outside validation. I don't care if I'm the only person that feels like I am. I don't need the approval of people that second guess and question themselves anyway. I am her, and I'm going to stay her. And I need you, the one that sent me that message on Instagram, to know you can do all things through Christ or whatever you believe that strengthens you. You can do that shit. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, because you can. Just believe. And I'm going to be clapping for you all the way. Even if I don't never meet you, ever see you in reality, you got the stamp of my approval. Go, sir! So I be trying to figure out how to connect with everybody and leave nobody out, because some of my tactics is crazy, and I know this. I don't care. But hear me out. Okay, so you might want to start scripting in your journal and stuff, right? Look at it like you do school and like how you look at work. That job demands you to be there 5 days out the week if you full time. Okay, so, and when you get full-time hours, you get a full-time check, and you be happier with that full-time check than if them hours was cut, right? You can't keep on playing with God and the universe the same way. You got to treat it the same way, I mean. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to just kind of show up, and then you just going to kind of get a little bit. You're not finna get a lot and you gave a less. You won't get the big blessing if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. All you have to do is the work, like with school. Do you think you're going to be a straight-A student? Do you think you're going to be top-notch? Do you think you're going to be valedictorian if your ass is fucking around? No. You got to lock in. This is the new year. To me, the new year already started. The new year is right now. The new you needs to start right now. A time on a calendar and on a clock don't mean shit if the inside of you ain't shifted. Just the time. That's it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Focus so much on yourself that time don't even matter. Because when you're really doing what you're supposed to do, time really don't matter. You just really locked in. You focused on what you're doing so you can get to where you're going. So, if you know you want that manifestation, if you know you want that new career, if you know you want to really lose that weight, you got to lock in and stop saying, oh, I'm going to do it then. Or when I get, you don't need nothing outside of what you already have. You're not even using the shit you got. Talking about you need something else. No, what you need is discipline. What you need is some motherfucking discipline and some consistency. That's all. That's all. That shit's free. Hello? Discipline and consistency is the freest shit that you will ever get. You have to rewire your mind. Pay attention to your thoughts. They're creating your reality. If you don't like your reality, change your thoughts. Let me get up this hill. Bye.